So, I went out into the woods today with my family, and we decided to pick some mushrooms. And as you can see, we had some success. I thought that there were so many mushrooms, and there were some things I want to talk about different kinds of mushrooms and just mushrooms in general. I figured why not make a quick little video. And yeah, so here they are. Now some of them are a little bit damaged in transit. I'm not sure if I'll keep all of them, but definitely the Cantarell, they need to be cleaned up some. There's one of my mushroom books there. I'm preparing to clean them up so we can eat them later tonight for dinner. We'll probably make probably mushroom sandwiches, something like that. Creamy mushroom sandwiches. Here in Sweden, where I live, that's a common thing to do with the Cantarell. Here we didn't find as many Cantarell. These are probably my favorite, the Cantarell mushrooms. They're a beautiful gold, yellow, creamy gold yellow color. They smell slightly like apricot. There were a lot of little baby ones, a lot of little ones. We didn't have much luck with the big ones. They can get, big, slightly bigger. I've seen them as big as my hand before, but anyhow. We found a whole bunch of the porcini. Well, there's different names for them. Some people call them porcinis. That's the Italian derivative of the name. In the UK, they're called penny buns. Here in Sweden, they're called sops. And there's many different kinds of them. But I'm pretty sure most of what I have here are here in Sweden called Karl Johan sop or porcini, the regular porcini, but there are different kinds. Most of these, though, are, if I take one just at random, they have the brown top. The stem is got a little bit of, if I can really zoom it in here, I don't know if that's easy to see or not, but the stem has got some of the brown color. The one here, this big one, this monster that I found here, I'm not sure about. I had to trim it up a bit, but inside was pretty solid. This has got a darker stem, so I'm not sure if this is a different kind. It's definitely edible. I checked in the book there, the poisonous variants of the Boletus family. I believe this is all these are Boletus, meaning all the round ones, not the Cantarell, are in the Boletus family. I could be mistaken. I know there are other like sub families or whatever species, etc. But yeah, I think most of these are the porcini type mushrooms. You can see they're quite uniform in color, the brown. And I was lucky. You notice some of them are split open because I was checking for bugs. I'll take this big one over here. If you don't go and get them, it's been raining a lot lately, so they can really pop up when there's heavy rain. And if you don't go out there and get them quick before they rot and bugs get into them, you're out of luck. That's why I tend to favor the smaller ones, because they're newer, fresher, and you can avoid having so many bugs in them. But we got lucky. We went out there after some heavy rains this week, and we got a whole bunch of them. This is the most porcinis I found at one time. I usually only find a few in such good condition, where I'll keep, like, anywhere. Sometimes I'll just find one or two. I think the most I found before this was like 3 or 4. This is just yeah, it is pretty amazing, at least for me. But anyway, just a short video to kind of so you can see in detail. On my blog, I write often about wild edibles, that I spend a lot of time really foraging for wild edibles, especially mushrooms. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, and I figure, well, here we go. I might as well do a video so you can kind of see what some of these wild edibles look like. Fall has just begun, so there'll be much more, I hope, on the way. I'm hoping to find more of these Cantarells. I slightly prefer the golden Cantarell to the porcini. I like them both, Don't get me wrong, they're both gourmet mushrooms. If you were to buy this, you know, in like New York City, this would probably cost you a pretty penny, or in London, in a big city. But yeah, it smells amazing in here right now with these cut open. You can smell, it's like the porcinis have a nice nutty type smell, whereas I said earlier the cantaloups have like more of a kind of slightly peachy apricot. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I'm very happy. Time to process these. I have a dehydrator, so I'm going to dry the porcinis or penny buns. I'll probably chuck a few of these. I just got excited. Like this one, I'm not sure. It's kind of, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe trim it up. But anyway, the porcinis I will dry. I'll chop up and I'll put in a dehydrator. Store for later. And the cantaloups I will fry up in some butter or margarine, and then freeze those for later, and of course eat some tonight. All right, so one of my best mushroom hauls in recent memory. Hope this was helpful or interesting. If you're a mushroom picker yourself, this will be quite a lot to take in, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.